Hi everyone, we're going to find the derivative of each function using the chain rule. All these involve square roots. So the first thing I'm going to do with this one is rewrite it as a power. And then I'm going to take the derivative of that. So take the derivative of f of t. So you do your outer function. And 1/2 minus 1 is negative 1/2. Then you take the derivative of your inner function, which is negative 1. So this is going to equal negative 1/2 times 1 minus t to the negative 1/2, which actually equals negative 1 over 2 times the square root of 1 minus t. The next one's very similar. I'll go ahead and rewrite this as 5 minus 3x to the 1/2. So we're going to take the derivative of g using the chain rule. So that's going to be 1/2 times 5 minus 3x to the negative 1/2, because that's 1/2 minus 1. And the derivative of my inner function is negative 3. So when you multiply these two, you get negative 3/2 times 5 minus 3x to the negative 1/2. And this is going to equal negative 3. Your denominator is 2. We're moving this in the denominator because of this negative. So that's going to be the square root of 5 minus 3x. Okay, the next one, again, I'm going to rewrite. So this is 9x squared. This is your inner function to the 1/3 power. And we take the derivative of y. So you're going to move this guy in front here. So that's 1/3 9x squared plus 4, and 1/3 minus 1. That's a 1. So that would be negative 2/3. And then you multiply that by the derivative of your inner function, which is 18x. Next, you multiply these two, and 1/3 of 18 is 6. So you get 6x times 9x squared plus 4 to the negative 2/3. So this is going to be 6x. And the denominator is going to be the cube root of 9x squared plus 4 squared. Or you could just leave it like this. This whole thing would be squared to the 2/3. Okay, this one is this. Again, I'm going to rewrite it as square root. This can be written as x minus 1 squared. So I'm going to rewrite it. And the squares go away, or this is like saying x minus 2 squared to the 1/2. But you can take the absolute value of this. So the derivative of g is going to be your piecewise function, which is going to be 1 if x is greater than 1, and negative 1 if x is less than 1. Okay, the next one is this one. So I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this as 2 times 4 minus x squared to the 1/4. And then I'm going to take the derivative. So it's going to be 2 times 1/4 times your inner function, then times the derivative of your inner function. So that's minus 2x. When you multiply all this together, you're going to get negative x. Oops, I forgot to do this piece. 1/4 minus 4/4 is negative 3/4. So this is just going to be negative x. I can bring this down in the denominator and call this 4 minus x squared to the 3/4. Okay, this one's very similar. So we're going to write this out as negative 3 times 2 minus 9x to the 1/4. It's just like the one we just did. So we take the derivative of f. That's going to give you negative 3 times 1/4 times your inner function. 1/4 minus 4/4 is negative 3/4. And the derivative of your inner function is negative 9. So when you multiply all this out, you're going to multiply these three terms. You're going to get negative 3/4 times 2 minus 9x to the negative 3/4. And I can rewrite that as negative 3 over 4 times 2 minus 9x to the positive 3/4. And that's all. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.